Hello, everyone. Way back in early July of 2024, I was asked to be a guest on a live with motorcycles and pancakes about the iron butt ride I did on my 50th birthday. During that conversation, something happened and an idea was born.
So I have a question for you, Chris.
Yeah.
When you look forward to the future and riding with your brother, what's a bucket list ride that is kind of already percolating in your head?
Oh, I got one. I I almost want to tell you offline though. Um, and no, it's not a bad thing. It's just that, yeah, screw it. Maybe I can percolate some interest. It's not a ride that has a lot of riding to get to, but it's got logistics to get to. Um, to get to where you can ride in the upper pit, you have to load your bike onto a boat, ferry it up 10 miles of river, and then up a 20-mile lake and unload it and get onto the FSRs for the logging that used to be done at the head of the lake. And Rick and I looked at doing that one a couple of years ago. The problem is that it was like because of the topography, if it's raining here, it's like it's really raining there. We were like, I don't want to go ride another because it's like, it's 2 hours on the boat in the open rain with your bike before you can even get on the bike and ride. So that's a bucket list thing. We still want to do the pit. Once there, it'd be like a couple days of like it's moto camping, but it's super remote because if things go wrong, it's airlift, like you're getting a helicopter. Um,
Oh, wow.
and I was thinking of inviting a handful of people. So if that's something that, see, there's
Now,
there are no roads that go there at all. It's float plane, helicopter, or boat access only. And then, mere weeks after being online with motorcycles and pancakes, these guys did this.
So one of the other riders in line for the ferry told me that there's these amazing hot springs on a river that you can ride to, but you have to cross a lake first, and BC Ferries only does saltwater. So I found a fishing lodge on the river that runs a shuttle service. Thing is, the captain only accepts bicycles and luggage, so I got a bicycle as a decoy, and I figured I'd turn a motorcycle into luggage. But the tickets were expensive, and the only bike I could actually afford that's packable was this one.
But there's 90,000 kilometers of dirt roads in BC, and so many of them are isolated across rivers and on islands. It'd be a shame not to get a decent bike and a decent boat and try some amphibious adventuring every once in a while. I think it's one of those things that you'd really regret not doing more than you'd regret doing, even if it all went to shit. Give it a try.
Okay, I'll admit it. It's a typically great F9 video, but our plan is more ambitious than smuggling a mini bike onto a water taxi, so I'm pretty certain we're still good to go. But first, a couple of recons would be in order. For the first one, we'd borrow a boat and borrow a truck to see some of what there was to be seen up there. When we first arrived at the head of the lake, the truck wasn't there, so we started walking. Then a short time later, it came rattling into view, and what a truck it was. The upper Pitt Lake is where old trucks go to die, and ours already had one axle in the grave. That clickety-clickety-click sound you hear is something in the driveline, or better yet, something wrong with the driveline.
Okay, here we are. So here I am securing my door with my door securing device because it has seen better days. So if you wrap that around there like so, pull it nice and tight, pin it down here, and now my door is auto closing. And then I take my high security key out of the seat and I stick it here, and I haven't tried this yet, so this might be a lot of swearing, and I stick it like that. And I do this. How about that?
Recon number 2 was to ensure the motorcycle logistics of loading, transport, and unloading were sound. As it happens, they are, so no need to try and smuggle a mini bike up in a bag.
Company.
Along the way, we got stopped by the RCMP West Coast Marine Detachment doing random safety inspections. Once done with us, they were very anxious to grab a flotilla of mini jet boats coming up the lake. The third and last recon was following up on a tip for the perfect campsite. I think I found our camping spot. I can't wait for you guys to see it.